and gentlemen, welcome back to AS Astrology. Now, today's video will be about Mars Mahadasha. So, now we need to see how to judge a planet's Mahadasha. For that, you need to see where Mars is placed, which houses it is activating by house rulership, which is wherever the sign of Aries and Scorpio falls, and then in which nakshatra Mars is in. And then you need to see the charts like Lagna chart, ascendant chart, then the moon chart, then the divisional charts as well, to know how Mars is going to affect different areas of your life, like D9 for your marriage or D10 for your career. Okay, and even you can see D12 to see how that certain planet is going to act for your for your life purpose, because D12 is the chart of lineage, so it also specifies a lot of things about that. Now the next thing is that what Mars is. Mars is basically a soldier. It is a manager. It is that soldier who obeys the orders from the king. And Mars naturally rules the houses first and the eighth. So what does it mean? That a person is quite energetic and quite focused on oneself in its Mahadasha. And Mars can even bring accidents or injuries, bruises, cuts, or accidents, depending upon if it's major or minor. That depends upon the position of Mars and the houses it is activating. It is not necessary that Mars is going to bring huge accidents or major accidents like most of the astrologers say, but it can bring certain bruises, injuries, or things like that if that Mars is well placed. And the other thing you need to see is that when it comes to Mars and Mars Mahadasha, you need to see where Sun is placed. Because see, Mars is the soldier and he takes orders from the king. So you need to see how well Sun is placed. That is going to tell you that how much of an impact Mars Dasha is going to have. Now, other thing you are going to observe is that during Mars Mahadasha, a person is most likely to shift in their own home or have their own property. During Mars Mahadasha, they can even come across with some conflict related to properties. Now see, if you are a person who is just 20 or in early 20s and you don't have a home, or you might come across your Mars Mahadasha and you haven't been through a shift of place, a major shift of place or gaining of your own land, so that's practically not possible because you are in your 20s, right? So that is most likely to happen if you are in 40s or if you are in 30s, later part of your life. The other thing you'll see is in Mars Mahadasha, a person is quite focused, competitive, and determined to achieve the goal. You'll always see, if you interact or give some task to a Martian personality, they won't stop until the task or goal is achieved. It's like Mars is a planet which just focuses on what is to be achieved and goes there regardless of the circumstances, and even they can act as very selfish in this Mahadasha with the people in their surroundings, because they are so focused on what they want to achieve that they forget that other people are around them or the people they care about. Now, other thing you are going to see here is that Mars is actually exalted in the sign of Capricorn in the 10th house, and 10th house is the house of status. It is the house of authority. It is the house of dealing with government. So most likely, naturally, a person becomes very careful with dealing with the government, things related to government. A person is most likely to pay off his or her debts during Mars Mahadasha as well. And a person behaves as a major authority either in home or in the career, depending upon where Mars is placed. So this level of authority also comes in, and it is very hard for someone to bow down a person in their Mars Mahadasha, because they are full of that energy and full of that authority during this period. And the other thing you'll see is a person is most likely to develop a habit or some interest in sports, specifically kickboxing or gymming. Even I have seen very prominently. Then somehow they'll be related to sports or physical activities that will be there. And naturally a person gets that intelligence to deal with conflicts, because Mars is the natural karka for sixth house, and Mars does extremely well in the sixth house. That's why a person knows how to compete, how to take down their competition, how to go through the obstacles of life. And the other thing is also that Mars does extremely well in the third house, because it is the house of courage. So naturally a person has tremendous amount of courage during this Mahadasha. I'm not saying that a person is optimistic like it is in Jupiter Mahadasha, but a person is quite courageous to deal with everything. They will face problems and challenges, but a person is always ready to go through them in Mars Mahadasha. And apart from being that soldier thing, Mars is also a strategist, a big time strategist actually. So in Mars Mahadasha, naturally a person becomes quite clever and strategist with each and every aspect of their life. In Hindi we say that it's something like that, सीधी उंगली से घी ना निकले तो उल्टी कर कर निकालना, ऐसे कुछ. So that's what Mars does in its Mahadasha. Regardless of whichever sign it is in, even if it is debilitated in the sign of Cancer, it will again give those effects in that Mahadasha. Since I previously mentioned that Mars is exalted in the 10th house, it has that Digbala in 10th house. So in Mars Mahadasha, a person is very much inclined towards receiving a status in life. Even more than any other Mahadashas, in Mars Mahadasha, a person wants to increase their standard of living. And the other thing you'll see, since Mars also rules the sign of Scorpio, and which is the 8th house, a person can deal with inheritance during this period. And the other thing you'll see is that a person is most likely to collect a lot of jewels or ornaments during the Mars Mahadasha, silver ornaments, gold, or anything like that. A person tends to talk, walk, or do everything very fast and driftly. There's a fierceness in a person because of a lot of energy is in the body that naturally comes into the body. And you see, Mars is a very clever planet. Mars is a very clever planet, more than even Rahu. Mars brings that cleverness in a person. So naturally a person, even if a person has been very dumb in the moon dasha, you see there's a chronology which is followed in Mahadashas. In moon, a person becomes quite emotional, quite that motherly, and very much into all of that home stuff and all of that. So from this softness, a person becomes that competitive rift behavior. So that is what all Mars does. Mars is naturally the karka for property, so it will of course bring something related to properties, or mostly actually Mars is machineries as well. So if a person is into manufacturing, a person is most likely to end up into manufacturing business in Mars Mahadasha. And if they are already in that, then a person is most likely to expand or extend their business, because Mars also represents machinery and land related to work. So guys, this was all I had for Mars Mahadasha. I hope it is helpful. If you guys would like to have your personal readings from me, you can check out the link below, anmolastrology.com, and under the consultation section you can book a personal reading for yourself. Thank you. Bye bye.